Is it insecure of a man not to like or want you to dress sexy in order for you to be his wife?
So is it insecure for a man not to want his woman to dress sexy, especially if she's to be his wife? Now, many women think men are insecure when they don't want women to dress sexy. But there is a secret that many ladies don't know. And there's a secret answer to that question, which will surprise you. But before we get to that, let's get into this video, critique it, and then I'll share the secret answer with you.
What's sexy?
What I got on? Like what I got on right now?
Oh, I got.
All right, so she's saying she's wearing something sexy. Like, to me, she's just wearing a jacket without a shirt under. I like that. I can see a little bit of her breast. She looks like she has got some nice breasts there. And obviously, the guy also wants to see that. Like, now, I would argue there is a bit of rivalry going between the ladies because women are competitive with each other when it comes to clothing. They always say that they dress for the other ladies to show, who can dress better and so forth. But let's see what happens next.
Good look at you. Let me see. Where your shirt at?
All right, so I don't want to be a hypocrite, and I think he's being a bit of a hypocrite because I like that little bit of breast she's showing. It looks nice to me. He wanted to take a good look at it, and now he's asking, "Where's your shirt?" Like, come on. Well, anyway, it's a joke. It's funny. Let's see.
Kitty, what do you think?
Yeah, I think that's a look of jealousy. Personally, that's what I think.
I think that sometimes some of y'all women really don't understand how territorial men are.
Now, that's true. Men are territorial. Let's see how that applies to a woman dressing sexy.
It's different if you were covered up, but baby, you got tape on. So yes, of course, a man who knows how men are going to look at you, knowing
Men always look at women. Personally, I don't care if people look at my woman because I know they will look because I date attractive women. I'm with women who are sexy. So it's normal for men to look at them. But I can understand sometimes the attention is a bit much. Sometimes it's a bit much.
there's going to be men who are going to be predators, or
Now, I don't know what men being predators has got to do with anything because a man looking at a woman who is dressed sexy doesn't make him a predator. He's just looking at how she's looking, like how I'm looking at the bit of the breast the other girl is showing. She's showing it, so I'm looking at it. I don't see where the predator thing comes in. That's a bit insensitive to men.
to pursue you, he's right.
To pursue her, well, let's be fair here. Men will pursue women always, right? So even if she's dressed like in a potato sack, somebody will still want to get that pussy. So let's be fair here.
That's not meaning that he's insecure. He's territorial. That's a man's nature, and that's absolutely okay.
Now, I partly agree with her. If a man feels a woman is dressed a bit much, because sometimes a woman can dress a bit much, a bit too provocative, there is a bit of a territorial aspect to it, but there's also the aspect of protection, right? Because if you go out and somebody, touches her inappropriately or something, she runs to you, it's like, whoa, you chose to wear it. So now I'm not taking punches for you because of what you chose to wear, except if you apply the secret I'm about to share in a minute.
It's your responsibility as his woman to understand his nature and to also have boundaries with yourself.
Now, I would say as a man, you have to communicate to the woman what your standards are because I don't want to be a hypocrite. I like women dressing sexy. When I date women and they dress sexy, it turns me on because I know when we get home, it's on. So I like that. And that's why the secret answer that I'm about to share with you, I think, applies to those of us who want our women to feel free, but we also want to set a bit of a boundary.
Knowing what you are exposing yourself to, I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna be quick. I'm so glad I can have conversations with my husband because I asked him, we had a deep conversation. I said, what is it about women that will make you not wife her?
I don't agree with that bit because what her husband wants and what you want and what I want are three different things. They may be similar, they may overlap, but they are not the same. So we can't take her husband's opinion as gospel.
And the first thing he said, the way she presents herself.
Yeah, fair enough. There's nothing wrong with that, but I'm saying other people have different standards.
Coming from a man, men will tell you that if you dress provocative, they're going to see you as an object.
No, not necessarily. Women dress provocative all the time. We just know it's sexy. We just want them to be more approachable, if anything. That's what I would say.
Calling men insecure, that is their God-given right to say.
Yeah, I don't agree with calling men insecure in this context because the fact that he doesn't want you to dress sexy or overly provocative does not mean he's insecure, except if he is insecure. But it doesn't in and of itself mean he's insecure.
I don't want my woman to present herself out here because not only is she a representation of me, she's a representation of herself.
Well, here's the thing. I remember I was dating this girl, right? And when I approached her, she was dressed really sexy. And that's what made me want to talk to her. Very short dress and so on and so forth. But the answer that I wanted to talk about is actually three things she did that most women don't know. So number one, she dressed sexy, but she always made sure everybody knew she belonged to me. She would hold my arm, she would hold me, she would be all over me. So every guy knew that she was with me. So there was no risk of somebody trying to, pull her away from me. Not that I was worried about that. But that's one thing that she did. But the second thing that she did that was really good was she was much sexier at home than outside. Like if you thought she was provocative outside, at home it was crazy. Like she would wear lingerie, sexy lingerie. She would strip for me, make these cute, sexy videos, and send me photographs, things that turned me on that I really liked. And that's what I liked about her dressing sexy because she was sexy at home than outside. And I think the third thing about this is the mistake that most women make is they doll themselves up to go outside, so they make themselves look sexy and provocative to go outside. But when they are with their man, they don't do that for him. So I think if a woman makes a man know she's loyal to him, she's submissive to him, she belongs to him, and she's sexier in private, way sexier than she goes outside, and she does sexy things for him. She strips for him, wears sexy clothes at home, sexy panties, sexy whatever, all that stuff. That's like sexy dancing and makes cute little videos for him. And she's submissive and loyal and all that. I think a man would be more comfortable to wife up such a woman if she showed that she'll go above and beyond. She will look good, and at best anybody can look, nobody else can touch. I think a lot of guys will be more open to their women dressing sexy. I know I certainly, definitely, surely I'm one of those. I love my women dressing sexy. I love them looking provocative, but everybody else can look, nobody else can touch. Everybody else can only look, only I can touch, only I can taste, only I can bite. Right? So what do you think? Tell me in the comments below. Is it insecure for a man not to want his woman to dress sexy? What do you think? Let me know in the comments below.